Hi, my name is Arika Lewinsky, and I'm the Senior Product Manager for the Progressive Delivery Group under the release stage here at GitLab. Today, I want to walk through some of the really exciting stuff that we have planned for the 13.6 milestone. So let's get started. So the first issue that I want to talk about is this issue. Um, it is 263778, and this basically is going to migrate PostgreSQL in order to ensure that auto deploy under auto DevOps still works after this upgrade that's planned for November 13th. So we're going to try to work everything under the hood so that everything still works after that date. The next issue that we're going to talk about is one that is highly popular, and it's a break off of Epic for a way to clean up unused environments, mainly review apps, but not only. So in 12.8, we introduced auto expiry keyword that allows you to set an expiry date for environments. But that was only initiated when there was an actual deployment. In this issue, which is set auto stop environment expiry when an environment is created, this will actually do the following. So we're still using the auto stop in keyword, but now it's going to do one of two. So either this is going to be counted from the day the environment is created or from when the environment was deployed. So now, even if there's no deployment, there's still going to be an auto expiry. But if there is a deployment, the counter will be reset, and then the expiry will only be from the date that an environment was deployed. So really excited to make everyone's life a little bit easier in that sense, and make sure that there's an automatic way to delete unused environments. Our next issue is pending on the completion of its parent, but what we're really trying to do is make it easier to set traffic or canary on deploy boards. So in the previous milestone, we started working on this for an API base, and now we're trying to do it in the UI. So what this will look like is that on your deploy board, you'll have this stable and canary option, which will let you set one of them, either one of them, and the other one would adjust accordingly to reach 100%, so that you can make sure that you're setting the weights for what you want on your new deployment versus what you have in your stable production environment, and you can gradually change the rollout of your different pods. So we're really excited about also the visualization of this, but also, as I mentioned, it's going to be supported both in API and in the UI. This will also be a really nice way to achieve blue-green. So you can do it with 0% or 100%, and just really excited to get this rolling. Really nice continuation that we have is auto deploy to EC2. So in the past few milestones, we've added support for auto deploy for ECS and Fargate. In the last milestone, we provided a template, a GitLab CI YAML template that you can take and just deploy to EC2. This will connect it to the auto DevOps flow and introduce the auto deploy to EC2 template. Yeah, so next we have a bug that we're also excited to finally get around to fixing, is review app created from child pipeline does not show up in merge request. So a few milestones ago, the Verify team did some really amazing work and introduced the concept of parent-child pipeline. The issue there is that the review app is still connected to the parent pipeline in the YAML file, and that's why it's not showing the child review app. And so we're going to fix that in this release. Next up, we have forward deployments, which will warn users on retry. So this is just another way that we want to improve the workflow. What this is going to do is, in case someone tries to retry a pipeline when there's a forward deployment setting, we're going to warn you that you're about to retry a job that failed by forward deployment, and this may override the environment with older source code. So this is another measure for precaution to make sure that you indeed want to overwrite to an older deployment. So next we have add documentation for CI/CD using GitLab CI and Amazon AWS S3. We're actually going to introduce some Docker images that you can use in order to deploy to S3 and document that so it will be easier to follow and use in your pipelines. And last but not least, we have add the ability to copy feature flag user lists to a clipboard. And what we want to do here is just make your life easier when you want to reuse user lists in between lists. So now you actually need to add each user one by one, which makes it really hard to reuse. So we're going to make it easier to copy and paste users from one list to another, making this just so much more convenient. There's some more small issues that I'm not going to go and highlight, but if you would like to read them through, you can check this out on the Progressive Delivery Project under issue number 22, PD 13.6 planning issue. Super excited for this milestone and can't wait to hear your feedback and comments on the issues. And I will see you next time.